Hey guys, so I'm going to be filming how to do a full face foundation, a full coverage, flawless foundation I think is what I'm going to be calling it. This eye look I did not show how to do, but if you want to see how to do that, just put that in the comments and I will film a video on how to get this eye look. But I will show you how to get this foundation look, how to get it full coverage, how to get it flawless, and a few tips too. So let's get right on into it. I'm just going to start out by pinning my hair back. Okay, I look a little crazy, but starting out, I have a few tips for a good foundation day, for a flawless, full coverage foundation day. So the first thing you want to do is have clean skin. You want to wash your skin and you want to moisturize your skin. I've already washed my face and I used a face wash. It's just from Walmart, a grapefruit wash, exfoliating beads in it. It's not really an exfoliator, but it's just like a daily face wash with exfoliator in it. And I use this Clinique Moisture Surge moisturizer all over. And it's been probably about 30 minutes since I've done that, and my skin looks good and moisturized. This will not be a completely matte look, but it will be more matte than dewy. Okay, so I have quite a few blemishes here. And I have some here that aren't as noticeable. I have quite a few. So what I'm going to do is kind of take care of those to start with. I'm going to go over those blemishes with some concealer and pat it in. I'm going to use this Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. This is in the shade 1N, Extra Light Neutral. So, with this, I'm just going to dab it. Another tip to having good foundation is to kind of cancel out all of the redness and blemishes, which is what I'm going to be doing right now with this. Before you actually put on your foundation. I feel like if you wait till after you apply your foundation, then you go in and try to conceal on top of that. If the concealer doesn't exactly match that foundation, then you're more than likely the colors aren't going to blend right. Now I'm just going to put a little bit on the sides of my nose and just a tiny bit on my cheeks because they're a little red. And we're going to start out with that and just kind of blend it all out. And I have this little brush that I really like to use to blend out concealer a little sloppily. This is, I don't even know what this brand is. I can't even pronounce it. It's the Eliminator brush, and I believe it comes in its Ipsy bag. So I'm just going to use this brush and kind of just pat out all that concealer. Okay, now most of the concealer is blended in, and it doesn't have to be done neatly, it just needs to be done that way it's not sitting on your skin. Next, I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown stick foundation, and I just like to apply this, it's there, and especially down here on my jawline. I'm using this in conjunction with another foundation, so I feel like applying this here kind of helps the other foundation stay on better, maybe works like a primer. Okay, I'm just kind of using this around the edges of my face. I don't really want to go in here to the center because I will be adding a lighter concealer on top here in a little bit, and I don't want it to be so cakey under there with all the product. And I will be using a brush to kind of blend this in because it is a little thicker and it'll take quite a bit longer to blend out with a sponge. And I'm going to bring this down my neck a little. That's another thing. You don't want to, even though we think we have almost the same shade as our neck or our face, whatever you want to judge it with, it may be a little off. So instead of just applying it strictly to your face, whatever's left on your brush or your sponge, just kind of bring down your neck. That way it all blends in a little bit. So now that I've applied that foundation, I'm going to go over top with this Clinique, what is this called? Beyond Perfecting foundation. So this may be a little dark for me right now, but that's okay. Now I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge and just pat all of this out. You always want to blend up on your ear. I don't mean cover your whole ear, but kind of blend whatever's left on your sponge on your ears. That way they aren't a different color, like I was talking about with your neck. Okay, now that my face is not really done, but although the foundation is on, I'm just going to press this sponge in just a little bit more. And I'm going to go back in with that Estee Lauder foundation. I'm just going to put it in this area. There's a little redness here, that's why I'm putting it so far in. I'm going to put it here and right there where I want the most coverage. Not necessarily where I want it brightened, but where I want the most coverage. I like this concealer better than the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer for under the eyes. I really do. The Tarte Shape Tape Concealer I really love to prime my lids before I put eyeshadow on. I haven't found anything better so far. But if we're just talking about under the eyes, I really think the Double Wear is better in my opinion. Whatever is left, I'm just going to kind of hit in the center of my forehead, down my nose, and on my cupid's bow on my chin. That brightened it a little, but it really did cover more than it did anything else. So next I'm taking this NYX concealer in 00. It is the HT Studio Photogenic. Studio Photogenic Concealer. And I'm going to use this to kind of brighten. It has more of a pink undertone. It will just brighten this area up. Now, since all of that is done, what I'm going to do next is set my face so that nothing moves around. So before I do that, I'm just going to go in under my eyes and make sure I'm not creasing anywhere. I'm going to go in with this Revolution, I believe, yes, Makeup Revolution Beauty, this banana powder. Whatever is left on this sponge, I'm just going to bring around my nose, my center of my forehead, because I do get oilier on my chin and on top of my lip. Okay, so now that all of that is finished, I'm going to go in and do the rest of my face, and I'm just going to give a few tips as I go, because even though the foundation is done, in the steps to come you can mess up and potentially ruin your whole makeup look. So I'm just going to go in with my BH Cosmetics contour kit and my R10 brush from Morphe. I'm just gonna finish up with the bronzing and the rest of my face, and I will be right back. So this is the finished look. I kind of went crazy with my eyes, but if y'all want to know how to do that, I will make a video on it. It was too complicated to film along with this video. This video would be like 2 hours long if I did that, because it took me forever. But I had fun, and I hope you'll like this video. Some more tips I have is whenever you wear a full coverage foundation and you want it to last long as that it can, you want to just try to keep your hands off of it. You don't want to lay your face on your hands or put your hands on your face throughout the day. It can cause breakouts and it can make your foundation not last near as long. And if you have a setting spray to spray on top of everything you've done once you've completed it, that can help as well. But and a good primer even can help. So I hope y'all like this video. If there's anything else you'd want me to film that you'd like to see, or something else you want me to film, please just put that in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye y'all. Post Malone's new album, I know it's not that new anymore, but it's so good. I recommend it. My favorite one is Candy Paint. It's so good.